Hi everyone. Now today we're going to talk about my Kenya, my beloved country, my beloved motherland, often referred to as the jewel of Africa. And we're referred to as the jewel of Africa for several reasons. I think one of them is our natural beauty. Like Kenya has beautiful terrain. And you should, like, for me, I've not even traveled all over the country, but trust me, the places I've visited, awesome. The other thing is our wildlife and safari. Like Nairobi has a national park within the city. I think you can watch that in my other video. I talked about the Nairobi National Park. We have so many tribes, and so we have a diversity of culture, tribes, the Maasai, which is almost the identity of Kenya around the world, the Maasai. So we have such variety, cultural, many cultures, many tribes, which makes us still the beauty. And come on, think about our cities, Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa, and many upcoming cities due to devolution. Yeah, we have so many cities as well. And then of course, for anyone coming as a tourist, I don't know where you'll start, whether you just want to go to Mombasa, Malindi, Kilifi, enjoying the coastal area, or you want to come to Nairobi or go to Rift Valley and meet our athletics. You know them, international. So we have so much variety. Like the term jewel of Africa, perfectly suit us. Hello everyone. This is the Heart Property Managers YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode of our real estate reviews, real estate stories, and real estate update. So today I want to talk about Kenya. Kenya is the jewel of Africa. When I say jewel of Africa, I mean Kenya is a great attraction for business generally in Africa and worldwide. Our location basically and our general internal arrangement, politics, economically, socially, are ideal for business worldwide. And so during COVID, one thing that came out, or one thing that I noticed, that there was a lot of speculation, there was a lot of talk that real estate prices in housing, especially in urban areas, will drop. Of course, there was a bit of shakeup, which happened to most countries. There was a bit of shakeup. Even in Kenya, I think we had a bit of shakeup. In the coastal area, for example, let me talk about Malindi. When I visited Malindi in 2020, it was deserted. Malindi is a coastal area of Kenya along the Indian Ocean. And when I visited in 2020, 2021, it was deserted. Like, people left, and these people are the Italians who are majorly occupying the holiday homes in Malindi. And you know the impact of COVID in Italy. You know how bad it was in Italy. So those who left Kenya and were on holiday when COVID hit, they never came back. Other people just packed up. And so when you're in Malindi during that time, you'd see all this sign, vendito. I mean, vendito is for sale in Italiano. So you'd see all the signs of for sale, and there was no one buying. I mean, the property prices dropped in Malindi. I'll be specific because I was there not once, not twice, not three times. They totally dropped. When it came to Nairobi, we had almost a 20% drop. In other areas, there was 30%, 50%, especially for standalone homes in Nairobi. There was almost 40-50% drop in the rental prices. The prices for sale also slightly dropped, But majority of people decided to hold their properties that were already on sale. They decided to give them out for rentals while they wait and see. Okay, so economically, Kenya is known to be, running on the fast lane. We are almost an example that many East African countries are borrowing from. They learn from. They say, do it. Like, for example, Kenya, they come, they check on our road infrastructure, our general development, technology, and all that. Kenya has been the lead example for most of the East African country. That's according to my own opinion. And for that reason, we've continued to be number one in most of the things. When it comes to social, anytime there's instability in any country in East Africa, Kenya becomes the hub. Ever since, even when Southern Sudan was forming, the instabilities that have happened there, we have one of the biggest refugee camps. So naturally, that gives us room for many international NGOs, many expatriates coming to Kenya for those social reasons, Even in terms of holiday, we are still really doing well. So economically, we've had a bit of shakeup during COVID, and of course, politics also plays a big role. But the one thing I can say that Kenya is a very, very resilient country. Oh my God. Nothing puts us down. Kenya is one of those countries where today there's riots, politics, things are burning down, the streets are full. Tomorrow, everyone is back to work like it never happened. I'm serious. People will burn down things, go on the streets, do everything, and immediately the politicians call those riots off. Everybody gets back to business that you not even imagine. Like right now, after elections, they've been push and pull between the opposition and the government. And right now, as I am doing this video, we are back to business. We are back to business like it never happened, like there was no one on the street. So for that reason, we are also different. Politically, we are so different with many countries that once the war begins, it's an endless war, an endless stability. And with endless instability, you can't do business. So Kenya is a jewel, once again, for many nations in Africa and worldwide. There are people who admire and would wish to come and visit Kenya. So this video is just about how resilient is my country and how resilient is its economic stability, economic development, and specifically real estate. So post-COVID, 2023 now, a lot of people had a strong belief that property prices will drop in 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022. That did not happen. And I kept giving advice to people that we will bounce back. We will bounce back. And right now, with the instability that happened in Sudan, the high-end Nairobi area is back. Like, real estate prices have gone back beyond the prices that were in 2019. Do you believe me? Right now, most properties in 2019 that were renting or selling have so much increased, almost by 50%, 20%. And the impact of this is not just that business is back, it's also the impact of the dollar. The Kenya shilling now is selling against the dollar at 150 Kenya shillings, which is the highest, I think, since independence. It is the highest ever, because the Kenya shillings has always traded at 100 shillings to the dollar, to $1, but now we are at 150. For a long time, I think we were at 90 shillings, but now, oh my God, it's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. So that has attracted more investors, including Kenyans in diaspora, because now the dollar is so strong. And if you want to invest, this is the moment to come to Kenya and invest. So I'm doing this video to say the jewel of Africa, my beloved nation, Kenya, is so resilient and is so attractive economically, socially, and even politically. We've been setting standards on how politics is being done. We are an open country where people are allowed to speak, people are allowed to open their opinion. The freedoms in this country is also so good. It has enabled a really fair playground for oppositions and the incumbent to have conversation, because our system is almost like a winner takes it all. But because of those freedoms, we are able to get back on the table and to negotiate. So what you see in Kenya should not scare you, politically especially, because it's usually very temporary. Once the opposition gets what it wants, Kenya is more stable than ever before. What am I saying? Ever before. So anybody who's trying to invest in real estate in Kenya, especially Kenyans in diaspora, this is your moment. This is your time. And you can get all this information. We at the Heart Property Managers are willing to work with you through your journey on investing in Kenya, helping you to identify property. If you want to relocate, please get in touch with us. We'll help you relocate. We'll help you identify what you're looking for, find schools for you, help you to settle your family. And also, as an investor, please get in touch with us. We'll work with you through that journey of doing your real estate investment. So thank you very, very much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the Heart Property Manager, and my name is Winnie. Thank you.